now that we looked over your audiogram, I think it would be a good idea for us to schedule a hearing aid discussion so that we can go over all the different types of amplification.
Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. I think I'm, ready for some hearing aids.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, to sum up our staff meeting, the new policy is only dispensing Signia. All other manufacturers will only be serviced until the end of the warranty. They are all being returned by the end of the month. Any current hearing aids will remain getting the service for whatever company they have until the end of the warranty. If they need any adjustments, we will happily refer them to another site after we recommend switching to Signia. All new dispenses will only be receiving Signia hearing aids. And Taco Tuesday starts next week. I'll see you.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know, but at least we have Taco Tuesdays.
True.
Julie, just schedule that appointment for me. What do you want? You don't know how hard it is running a private practice by yourself. I have to return all of these other aids, all of these materials. And you know how much money that's gonna cost me? Thankfully, this new protocol that we have with Signia will give me so much more money that this business can expand even more. We stick with Signia. Why are you still here?
But what about the other companies?
The other companies are great, but they're not as great as Signia is to us. Signia gives us the most return in terms of commission. The more money I get from selling Signia, the more benefit that our facility has, not just to each other, to the machines, the equipment, and the patients. If I can help others just with Signia, Signia has everything for them. Not only will we have less returns to make with the other companies, Signia will be the only one that we are collaborating with to make sure everything is seamless. It's cost effective for us. It's not an issue. Signia cares about us and we care about Signia.
Can you guys believe this? My patient this afternoon has a hearing loss that would fit best with Starkey, but does this mean I should recommend Signia like the new protocol says?
Of course. I mean, unless you want to lose your job, we have to offer Signia because of the new protocol. It's not illegal to only work with one company. Nothing says that we're required to work with all 6, so it's not a big deal. And at the end of the day, we work for her, and she makes the rules, and we just have to go by her protocol. And it's not the worst thing in the world that we only have to work with one company instead of all 6. I mean, it makes our lives a little bit easier, and I'm sure we'll get a little extra money along the way.
I don't think this is right. I can't imagine switching my patients over to Signia. I think it's unethical to only dispense one hearing aid brand. Each patient is different, and they might not all need Signia.
I definitely need to talk to the boss about this because I feel like I'm choosing between my paycheck and my patient, and I don't really feel too good about that. So we'll see what the boss says.
Come in.
Hi, do you have a minute to speak?
Sure, have a seat.
I just wanted to talk to you about the new protocol. I don't know really how ethical it is. I do have a lot of patients that I'm actually turning away because of the protocol. I just wanted to hear your thoughts about that because a lot of our patients who don't want Signia, I'm not really sure what's the next steps.
I hear you. So what do you think is unethical about this?
Just that we're only offering one hearing aid company, especially because maybe Starkey's good for a different type of hearing loss, Oticon might be better for something else, and we're only offering Signia, so I'm just wondering why.
So like I mentioned in the meeting, Signia is giving us more commission. If we sell more of their hearing aids, we're gonna make more money in return. That's gonna benefit us, and it will also benefit our clients. That's because the clients will all be receiving the same level of care. We care about them and we understand that it might be hard to shift what hearing aids they have. We want to make sure that we are most knowledgeable about the company itself. I'm not saying Oticon's bad. I just think in our setting, at least, it's easier for us to maintain the singular company. I will encourage you to continue to ask the clients to switch to Signia as opposed to whatever hearing aid they may have gotten from us or an outsider and they came to us for advice, just to make it easier on us. It's financially beneficial with just Signia as opposed to having all 6 companies. If they're finding it hard to make that change or commit to it, we can always happily refer them elsewhere as a last resort option. But I really think you should strongly encourage them to switch over to Signia. Like I said, it benefits us, but it will also benefit you. We're making more money. You know what that means.
Okay, so we went over all your options for Signia. I know you had mentioned that you had Starkey hearing aids before.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Unfortunately, I just wanted to let you know the policy here has changed and we only sell Signia hearing aids.
Really?
So if you did want Starkey, I can refer you to one of my other colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, I really want like Starkey. I've had Starkey before. Like that's what my grandson recommends. I really would prefer Starkey.
Okay, I'll definitely refer you to one of my colleagues.
So I'm extremely frustrated. I've been going here for 10 years and now I have to switch either companies of the hearing aids that I've been using for a while and I am very trusting in, or I have to just go somewhere else. Like I just feel like completely just like tossed aside.
Nicole ended up asking for a referral for an office that dispenses Starkey hearing aids. Kristen ended up leaving the practice and opened her own private practice that dispenses all brands of hearing aids. Natalie quit and anonymously reported her unethical Signia-obsessed boss to ASHA, which resulted in Liba losing her job and the practice shutting down. Julia lost her job when the practice closed down, but Kristen offered her a position at her practice along with all of the old staff. Julie W. won the lottery and is now living her best life at her beach house.